Love this colour on you. This is your colour, teal. All right. The lovely thing about this venue is, we're not on camera yet, are we?
Yeah.
Well, anyway, the lovely thing about this venue is there's not somebody on the door throwing us out, so if it takes a bit longer, it takes a bit longer. Right, I think I'm ready to go. Is my mascara all right, love?
Yep.
So we did some filming the other day and I got this great big thing, it's like, but him being a man, it's like, big finger, it's like, he smeared it, it's like, there's tissues, it's like, I'm trying to say, tissues, get me the tissue. Oh, right, here we go. Right, action. Right, so what's your first name?
Agnes.
Agnes, right, I can see you moving. Is that where the problem is?
No, it's my stomach.
Oh,
This is small. I
okay.
normally look like I'm 9 months pregnant.
Right, so what have doctors have said this is?
Weight.
I'll give over.
And I have really bad reflux that sometimes I taste the blood in my throat.
All right, okay.
And then if I go like this, sometimes I have a big lump come up here.
Wow. What do you reckon it is?
I don't really know.
Okay.
I'm sick of it.
All right, so this is the thing. You've been to the doctor, all right, because sometimes I have to check that with people because, you know, if she's got a cancer or something like that, pancreatic cancer, then I have to make sure you've seen a doctor, the doctor's looked at you and the doctor's said it's weight.
Because sometimes here it gets, see, you can see it's just starting to come up now.
Yeah.
Because it's way, but here it gets very, very sore as well.
Right. Okay, let's see what we can do. Cool, and let's see what the surgeon says it is. Now, a little difficult situation in that I'm not allowed to diagnose, so I can say go away and get this test done, but I'm not allowed to diagnose. That's the law in New Zealand. Right, Agnes, let's see what the surgeon's going to do. How long's it been like that?
6 years.
Okay. Now, in these 6 years, has somebody attacked you verbally? Not behind your back, but actually face to face and had a real good go at you?
When I was younger, somebody did.
Right, okay, because that is the cause of this. If we put weight on the front, it's like a protection, it's a padding. Now, can you just think back to that time, and you as the person that you are now, what would you wish to say to that person?
Oh, I can't really say.
But you can think it.
Yeah.
You can think it without being mean or nasty, but, you know, in terms of, you know, they didn't have any right to say those things to you, that kind of thing. Just close your eyes and just in your mind's eye, just imagine saying to that person what you wish you'd said. Have you ever had this in life where you just wished it had come to you and you just said that right thing? Yeah? And you can't have that time back, but you can in your mind's eye visit what's called the astral plane, and in your astral body, and imagining them in front of you in their astral body, you can say what you needed to say. But if you're going to do that, please only talk about your feelings, don't make them wrong. You can say, this is how you made me feel when you said that. Yeah, but don't judge them, all right? Otherwise, they on the astral plane may be sending you back negative energy. So we just want to like clear it and say, this is how I felt. Nobody can make you wrong for saying, this is how I felt, but without making the other person wrong, okay? It feels like in that situation you were being bullied. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So somebody was using their power, their might, their size, their age or whatever to put you in your place, basically. Yeah, and I just want you to think about, why did they think they needed to do that? Because they were scared of you. You see, that's called a reframe. Yeah? If somebody attacks you, why might they do that? Either they want your energy, they want to feel superior in some way, which means they must be feeling inferior. Yeah? Because a happy, confident person isn't going to diminish you. It's only somebody that's got some chips on their shoulders that feels inferior that makes other people feel lousy. Yeah? Now you know that now, but you didn't know that back then. So just let the you back then know that they behaved like that way because they actually felt threatened by you or inferior to you. How does that you of back then feel knowing that?
Hard to say.
Yeah?
Mhm.
It's a bit funny almost, isn't it?
Mhm.
Yeah, it's a bit funny to think of it in that way. Okay, now the surgeon's saying that what he's working on now is digestion. All right, think, like, as we've gone through tonight, the different conditions, we've had shoulders, responsibility, we've had legs standing up for ourselves, knees being flexible, digestion, it's the digestion of new ideas. When we put weight on this part of our body, that's our creativity. Yeah, think about a woman when she's going to give birth. This is creativity, creativity that hasn't come out of us yet. And there is a little process you can do, which I will show you off camera. I'll show you how you can tap into that creativity and move any weight from here off. Yeah, but I'll do that off camera shortly. And the reason I do it off camera, that means everybody watching at home, you've got to come to a live show to find this bit of information out. Okay. Now, an interesting thing about you, Agnes, when I'm in your energy field is you've got the ability to retaliate, you know, to be smart, to say something. But more often than not, you don't. You hold yourself back. Yeah?
Mhm.
Yeah. Well, if I say to you, why is it you hold yourself back? I think it's right, but why? Why is it you hold yourself back when you could retaliate, but you don't? Why is it you hold yourself back?
Because I might say the wrong thing.
Yeah. Yeah, there's an old Yorkshire saying, if in doubt, say now. If you're not sure what to say, generally speaking, guys, don't say anything. If you can't be kind, don't say anything. So what I've got in Agnes's energy field is I've got people saying unkind things to her at different times in her life, and we may all have this, but that she's not given back as good as she got. And that was actually wise. So just give yourself a little pat on here, like we pat a child on the head. Say, well done, well done. Because responding in that situation, unless you're going to crack a really funny joke that's going to completely change the energy, responding is just going to make things worse, isn't it? Yeah, they're not in a good space. They're putting out negative energy. If that triggers negative energy within you, to come back at them, that's only going to go worse. So as a general rule, if somebody's throwing stuff at you, the best response is to be clear, like clear space. Let it pass through you. Do not take it personally. Anybody who'd crossed their path today was going to cop it. And a way I find it useful to think about it is this: hurt people, hurt people. Hurt people, hurt people. So if somebody's behaving in that way, it's because they are emotionally hurt themselves, and to recognise that. And one of my teachers along the way has talked about always walk a mile in somebody else's moccasins. You don't know what pain other people are holding. You don't know. Okay. Now, I don't normally talk about this kind of thing when I'm healing, but this has occurred, so I need to talk about it. In your energetic space, there is a baby, a spirit baby.
Okay.
Yeah? So, did you ever lose a child?
No.
No? And within the family, has there been a grandchild lost?
No.
Not that you're aware of? Okay. Did Mum ever lose a child?
My sister did.
Your sister did? Okay. Interesting. Right, now we're not going to know for a few days what's happened if they've cleared that. It's going to be fascinating to find out if they have. How's it feeling to you? Did you get any sensations going?
It's not tight.
It's not tight?
See, it's quite
Oh,
loose.
wow. It was hard as a rock before.
It's quite loose.
Yeah.
And the reflex is not there.
Awesome.